The power of mindset. Your mindset is the foundation of everything you achieve or fail to achieve in life. It's the lens through which you view the world, the driver of your actions, and the silent voice that either cheers you on or holds you back. Every thought you think is a seed, and the quality of that seed determines the harvest you reap. A positive, growth-oriented mindset empowers you to see challenges as opportunities, while a negative or fixed mindset makes even small obstacles feel insurmountable. Think about it. The most successful people in the world aren't those who face the least adversity. They're the ones who've cultivated a mindset of resilience and possibility. When you wake up each morning, your mindset dictates how you respond to the events of the day. Will you let a setback define you, or will you use it as a stepping stone? Will you dwell on limitations, or will you focus on solutions? The incredible thing about your mindset is that it's within your control. You're not born with a fixed way of thinking. You can train your mind just as you train your body. Through intentional effort, you can shift from a mindset of scarcity, where you believe there's never enough time, resources, or talent, to one of abundance, where you recognize the unlimited potential within yourself and the world around you. This shift starts with awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts. Are they uplifting or self-defeating? Are you looking for reasons to succeed or excuses to quit? The thoughts you entertain most often create a mental narrative that shapes your reality. If your mind is constantly filled with doubt, fear, and negativity, it's like trying to run a race while carrying a heavy backpack. But if your mind is filled with confidence, optimism, and determination, it's as if you've removed the weights and are free to soar. Mindset isn't just about positive thinking. It's about practical thinking, too. It's recognizing that while you can't control every situation, you can control your response to it. It's about developing a belief in your ability to grow, learn, and adapt no matter what comes your way. This belief propels you to take risks, to dream big, and to persist when others would give up. Finally, your mindset has a ripple effect. The energy you carry influences those around you. When you exude positivity and confidence, you inspire others to do the same. Conversely, a negative mindset can create a toxic atmosphere that limits not only your potential, but also the potential of your relationships and environment. The habit of visualization. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools you have for achieving your dreams. It's the process of creating a vivid mental image of your desired outcomes, immersing yourself in the emotions, sights, sounds, and sensations of achieving your goals. This practice isn't just wishful thinking. It's a proven psychological technique used by world-class athletes, successful entrepreneurs, and visionary leaders to turn abstract goals into tangible realities. Why does visualization work so effectively? It's because your brain doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When you visualize yourself succeeding, your brain fires the same neural pathways it would if you were actually experiencing that success. This strengthens those pathways, making your goals feel more attainable and natural. Over time, this mental rehearsal primes you to act with confidence, clarity, and purpose. Start by creating a clear and detailed vision of what you want. Be specific. If your goal is to start a business, don't just imagine yourself as a business owner. Picture yourself walking into your office, interacting with clients, reviewing your growing revenue, and celebrating milestones. If your dream is to improve your health, visualize yourself running with energy, enjoying nutritious meals, and feeling a sense of pride in your reflection. The more detail you include, the more real your vision becomes. But visualization isn't just about seeing, it's about feeling. Engage your emotions as you visualize. How will you feel when you achieve your goal? Excited? Grateful? Proud? Let those emotions wash over you, as if you've already succeeded. This emotional engagement is critical because it creates a deep, visceral connection to your goals, making them more compelling and motivating. Another key to effective visualization is repetition. It's not enough to visualize your goals once and forget about them. Make visualization a daily habit. Spend a few minutes each morning or evening in a quiet space, closing your eyes and stepping into your ideal future. Repetition conditions your subconscious mind to align your thoughts and actions with your desired outcomes. And here's an important point. Visualization isn't a substitute for action. It's a complement to it. When you visualize, you're essentially rehearsing your success, which makes it easier to take the real-world steps necessary to achieve it. For example, if you visualize yourself delivering a confident presentation, you're more likely to prepare thoroughly and perform with poise. If you see yourself completing a marathon, you'll be more motivated to stick to your training plan. Visualization also helps you overcome fear and self-doubt. When you can see yourself succeeding, despite the challenges, you build resilience. Your mind becomes conditioned to believe that success is not just possible, but inevitable, and that belief pushes you to persevere through obstacles. Daily affirmations. Daily affirmations are more than just positive statements. They're a transformative practice that reprograms your mind to align with your goals and aspirations. The words we say to ourselves have immense power. They shape our beliefs, influence our actions, and ultimately determine the outcomes we experience in life. By consciously choosing to speak words of empowerment and possibility, you take control of your internal narrative, replacing doubt and fear with confidence and conviction. Every thought you think and every word you speak creates an impression on your subconscious mind. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. It simply absorbs the input and uses it to guide your behavior. That's why it's so important to feed your mind with affirmations that uplift and inspire you. When you repeatedly affirm positive truths about yourself and your abilities, you begin to internalize those beliefs, and they become a natural part of who you are. The key to effective affirmations is specificity. Vague statements like, "I am happy" or "I am successful" lack the power to create meaningful change. Instead, craft affirmations that are personal, detailed, and aligned with your goals. For example, if you're working toward financial independence, you might say, "I am a disciplined and strategic thinker, consistently making wise financial decisions that build my wealth." If you're focused on improving your health, you could affirm, "I honor my body by making choices that nourish and strengthen it every day." Affirmations are most powerful when they're stated in the present tense. This helps your subconscious mind accept them as truths rather than distant possibilities. For instance, instead of saying, "I will be confident one day," say, "I am confident and self-assured right now." This phrasing reinforces the idea that you already possess the qualities you desire, which motivates you to act in alignment with that belief. Another essential element of affirmations is emotional engagement. Don't just recite them mechanically. Connect deeply with the words you're saying. Feel the emotions associated with the outcome you're affirming. If your affirmation is about achieving a personal goal, imagine the pride, joy, and excitement you'll experience when you achieve it. Let those emotions fill you as you speak the words, creating a powerful emotional imprint on your subconscious mind. Consistency is also critical. Affirmations work best when practiced daily, preferably at the start of your day or before bed when your mind is most receptive. Set aside a few moments to stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and speak your affirmations with conviction. This mirror practice can be especially impactful because it creates a deeper sense of accountability and connection with yourself. Incorporating affirmations into your daily routine doesn't require a lot of time, but the impact can be profound. Over time, you'll notice subtle shifts in your mindset, behavior, and even the way others respond to you. Opportunities will seem to appear more frequently. Challenges will feel less daunting, and you'll approach life with a renewed sense of purpose and possibility. It's also important to adapt your affirmations as you grow. What resonates with you today may not align with your goals 6 months or a year from now. Periodically review and revise your affirmations to ensure they remain relevant and inspiring. This practice keeps your affirmations fresh and aligned with your evolving vision for your life. Gratitude as your compass. Gratitude is one of the most powerful and transformative forces you can cultivate in your life. It shifts your perspective from what's lacking to what's abundant, from scarcity to sufficiency, and from frustration to fulfillment. When you adopt gratitude as your compass, It becomes the guiding principle that keeps you grounded, focused, and optimistic, no matter what challenges come your way. At its core, gratitude is about recognizing and appreciating the good in your life. It doesn't mean ignoring difficulties or pretending everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on the blessings that coexist with the struggles. Even in the darkest moments, there is always something to be grateful for. The air you breathe, the lessons you've learned, the people who support you, or the simple beauty of a sunrise. Practicing gratitude daily rewires your brain to notice the positives. Neuroscience has shown that gratitude activates regions of the brain associated with reward and happiness, boosting dopamine and serotonin levels. Over time, this creates a feedback loop of positivity, where your brain becomes more adept at finding and appreciating the good in your life. This shift doesn't just make you happier. It also enhances your resilience, enabling you to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease. Gratitude is also a powerful antidote to negative emotions. When you focus on what you're thankful for, it's nearly impossible to feel fear, anger, or jealousy at the same time. Gratitude doesn't erase these emotions, but it provides a counterbalance that keeps them from taking over. For example, if you're feeling stressed about a work deadline, pausing to reflect on the opportunity to pursue meaningful work can help you approach the situation with a clearer, calmer mindset. The practice of gratitude is simple yet profound. Start each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. These don't have to be grand or life-changing. Even small blessings, like a good cup of coffee or a kind word from a friend, are worth acknowledging. Writing these down in a gratitude journal can make the practice even more powerful, as it allows you to revisit your list whenever you need a reminder of life's blessings. Another way to cultivate gratitude is by expressing it to others. A heartfelt thank you can deepen your relationships and spread positivity. Whether it's a handwritten note, a thoughtful text, or a genuine compliment, showing appreciation not only strengthens your connection with others, but also reinforces your own sense of gratitude. Studies have found that people who express gratitude regularly tend to experience greater levels of happiness and satisfaction in their relationships. Gratitude also extends to how you view challenges. It may sound counterintuitive, but learning to be grateful for difficulties can be life-changing. Challenges often carry hidden lessons and opportunities for growth. When you face adversity with a grateful heart, you're better equipped to extract those lessons and use them to improve yourself. For example, a failed project might teach you resilience, creativity, or the importance of collaboration. Instead of dwelling on the failure, focus on the growth it facilitated. Incorporating gratitude into your daily life requires intention and consistency. It's easy to fall into the trap of taking things for granted, especially the aspects of life that seem ordinary or routine. But when you make a conscious effort to notice and appreciate even the smallest blessings, you create a mindset of abundance. This mindset not only enhances your emotional well-being, but also influences the way you interact with the world, making you more compassionate, patient, and optimistic. Consistency over perfection. Consistency is the quiet force behind every great achievement. While perfection often paralyzes us, waiting for the perfect time or the perfect effort, consistency is about showing up every day, regardless of circumstances. It's the practice of taking small, deliberate actions over time that leads to massive transformations. The beauty of consistency lies in its simplicity. It's not about doing extraordinary things, but about doing ordinary things extraordinarily well, again and again. Perfectionism is often a trap that keeps us stuck. It whispers that if we can't do something flawlessly, it's better not to do it at all. This mindset can sabotage progress before it even begins. On the other hand, consistency embraces imperfection. It allows you to take imperfect action while building momentum and confidence. The truth is, waiting for perfection is like waiting for a train that never comes. Consistency, however, gets you on the track and moving forward. Imagine planting a tree. You wouldn't expect it to grow overnight or be rated for not sprouting immediately. Instead, You water it regularly, provide sunlight, and trust the process. Success works the same way. Each small, consistent effort is like watering that tree, nurturing its roots until it grows strong and resilient. Even when progress feels slow, those daily actions are laying the foundation for lasting growth. The key to consistency is setting realistic, manageable goals. It's better to commit to small, sustainable actions than to overreach and burn out. For example, if you're trying to build a fitness routine, committing to a 15-minute workout every day is more effective than attempting a 2-hour session once a week and quitting after the first attempt. Small, consistent actions are not only easier to maintain, but also have a compounding effect over time. Like interest in a bank account, they accumulate and grow into significant results. Consistency also builds discipline and trust in yourself. Every time you follow through on a commitment, no matter how small, you reinforce the belief that you're capable of achieving what you set out to do. This creates a positive feedback loop. The more consistent you are, the more confidence you gain, and the more likely you are to continue. Over time, consistency turns into habit, and habit turns into an automatic, effortless part of your daily life. Another important aspect of consistency is embracing the process over the outcome. Success is not a straight line. It's a series of peaks and valleys, progress and setbacks. Consistency keeps you moving forward even when results aren't immediately visible. It's easy to stay motivated when you're seeing progress, but the true test of consistency is whether you can keep going when progress seems slow or non-existent. This persistence is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who give up. It's also essential to track your progress. Consistency isn't about blindly repeating actions. It's about intentional repetition. By measuring your efforts, you can identify what's working and adjust as needed. Celebrate small wins along the way, as they serve as reminders of how far you've come and fuel your motivation to keep going. For example, if you're learning a new skill, tracking your improvement week by week helps you stay focused and energized, even if the ultimate goal feels far off. Consistency requires patience, too. In a world that often celebrates quick fixes and overnight successes, it's easy to feel discouraged when results take time. But true success is rarely instantaneous. It's the product of persistence and effort over weeks, months, and years. Remind yourself that every small step you take is moving you closer to your goal, even if the progress isn't immediately visible. Lastly, remember that consistency doesn't mean perfection. Life happens, and there will be days when you miss a step or fall short of your intentions. What matters is that you get back on track without letting a single misstep derail your entire journey. Consistency is about resilience, about showing up again and again, no matter how many times you stumble. Action is everything. Action is the bridge between your dreams and your reality. Without action, even the most inspiring ideas and carefully crafted plans remain nothing more than thoughts in your mind. It's not enough to want success, to visualize it, or to affirm it. You must take deliberate and consistent steps toward it. Action is the force that transforms your intentions into tangible results. And it's the one thing you can control every single day. One of the biggest barriers to taking action is overthinking. Often, we hesitate because we want to be fully prepared, to have every detail worked out, or to wait for the perfect time. But the truth is, perfection is an illusion, and waiting for the ideal moment only delays progress. Action creates clarity. It allows you to test ideas, learn from experience, and adapt as needed. Even imperfect action moves you forward, while inaction keeps you stuck. Action doesn't have to be grand or monumental to make an impact. In fact, the most effective actions are often small, consistent steps that compound over time. If your goal is to write a book, for example, you don't need to finish it in one sitting. Writing just 1 page a day may seem insignificant, but over the course of a year, you'll have a completed manuscript. The key is to start no matter how small the step, and to keep going. Taking action also builds momentum. The first step is often the hardest because it requires you to overcome inertia and push past fear or self-doubt. But once you start, each subsequent step becomes easier. Momentum fuels motivation, creating a positive cycle where action leads to progress, and progress inspires further action. Think of it like riding a bicycle. Once you start pedaling, the effort to keep moving is far less than the effort to get started. Fear of failure is another common obstacle to taking action. Many people avoid action because they're afraid of making mistakes or falling short of their goals. But failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone toward it. Every successful person has faced setbacks and learned from them. Action, even when it leads to failure, provides valuable feedback. It teaches you what works, what doesn't, and how to adjust your approach. In this way, every action, regardless of the outcome, brings you closer to success. Action also cultivates self-confidence. Confidence doesn't come from sitting on the sidelines. It comes from doing. Each time you take action, you prove to yourself that you're capable. This builds trust in your abilities and reinforces a sense of agency over your life. Even small wins, like completing a task or meeting a deadline, can boost your confidence and inspire you to tackle bigger challenges. It's important to remember that action requires focus and prioritization. Not all actions are equally valuable, and it's easy to get caught up in busy work that doesn't actually move you closer to your goals. This is where clarity comes in. Take time to identify your most important objectives, then break them down into actionable steps. Focus on the tasks that will have the greatest impact, and don't let distractions pull you off course. Accountability can also play a crucial role in maintaining consistent action. Sharing your goals with someone you trust, whether it's a friend, mentor, or coach, can provide the encouragement and external motivation you need to stay on track. Knowing that someone else is invested in your success can make you more likely to follow through on your commitments. Finally, action is about persistence. It's easy to take action when motivation is high and things are going well, but true commitment is demonstrated in moments of doubt, fatigue, or difficulty. Success is rarely a straight line. It's a series of ups and downs, progress and setbacks. The people who achieve their goals are not those who never face obstacles, but those who refuse to give up when they do. Action is also contagious. When you take steps toward your goals, others around you notice your energy, determination, and drive. This ripple effect can inspire and motivate others, creating a supportive environment that fuels collective growth. Whether it's a friend, family member, or colleague, your willingness to take action can serve as a powerful example that encourages others to pursue their own aspirations. Moreover, action creates opportunities. Many doors remain closed simply because we hesitate to knock. By taking action, you signal to the world and to yourself that you're ready to embrace new possibilities. Opportunities often arise when you least expect them, but they rarely come to those who are idle. Whether it's reaching out to someone you admire, submitting an application, or trying something outside your comfort zone, action invites progress. It's important to remember that action doesn't mean rushing through life without reflection. Thoughtful action is key. Take the time to assess your goals, create a plan, and ensure that your efforts align with your long-term vision. But don't let planning become procrastination. Once you have a clear idea of your direction, the next step is to move forward, knowing that adjustments can be made along the way. Finally, action brings a sense of fulfillment. Even before you reach your ultimate goals, the very act of working toward them provides a sense of purpose and accomplishment. Each step forward affirms that you are actively creating the life you want, rather than passively accepting the status quo. The journey itself becomes a source of pride and satisfaction, reminding you that progress, no matter how gradual, is a victory in its own right. In the end, action is everything. It's the catalyst for change, the antidote to fear, and the engine that drives you toward your dreams. It's not about being perfect or having all the answers. It's about being willing to try, to learn, and to grow. When you embrace the power of action, you unlock your true potential and set yourself on a path to achieve the extraordinary. Each of these principles, daily reminders, visualization, affirmations, gratitude, consistency, and action, are not isolated practices, but interconnected habits that work together to transform your life. When you commit to incorporating them into your daily routine, you're setting the stage for profound personal growth and achievement. Remember, Change doesn't happen overnight. It's a journey of small, consistent efforts compounded over time. Each step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you envision. Watch this every day, reflect on these principles, and apply them with purpose. Your dreams are within reach, and your future is waiting. Take that first step today, because the life you want starts with the actions you take now.